Okay, um, oh, so 1 month ago, I basically ended Total Drama Action for the Total Drama Randomised cast. But there's a twist now because there's now Total Drama World Tour. I have not done one in a month. If you haven't seen those videos, so Total Drama Island, Total Drama Randomised Cast Season 1, and then Total Drama Action, and then Total Drama Action Part 2. So you need to watch them before watching this video, just before I start off with this video, because you don't know what's going on. Plus, I've added Izzy and Max, because I feel like they make sense. Max was the first boot, so he's got to be here. He won't turn Zekified, I like to call it, but he's gonna play a big part in this. So, yeah, this is what I really wanted to check first, because if you haven't seen the episode, watch those 3 episodes first before watching this. I don't know if this might be a part 1. This could be a part 1 because I don't have time. Or I do. I most likely do. So, yeah. So, alright, let's get into the action. I mean, across the world. In Walk Like an Egyptian Part 1, the contestants get revealed. First of all, Noah and Emma, Trent and Tess, Caleb and Ellie. Well, actually, Logan and Ellie, the previous winners. I don't know why I decided both the gingers win. It's very unappealing to do that. Mike and Zoe, Rhea and Marissa, Caleb and Z, Axel and Fiore, and also Izzy and Max and Raj, of course. And so we introduce our 3 new contestants: the popular, lovely fan Priya, the charming and glorifying Alejandro, and the happy fatso Owen. I'm sorry, Owen, I actually had to say that. And they will be joining us. We have 3 contestants because I've decided to make this a 20 contesting cast instead of the normal 18 cast. So, as you know, we have our 6 people in here: Tom, Aiden, Jeff, Kerry, MK, and Sugar. They were more used in the other seasons. So, yeah. And yeah, Walk Like an Egyptian can nearly say the ultimate same, but with all these new characters and Owen being introduced in this season, and yeah. So I'm now going to talk about the team distribution. So I've decided to change Team Chris is really really hot to Team Orca because yeah, and the people I've chosen for it is Team Amazon being Ellie, Zoe, Axel, Rhea, Z, Tess, and Trent's team. For Team Victory, I have chosen Mike, Marissa, Caleb, Fiore, Max, and Raj. And for Team Walker, Noah, Emma, Owen, Logan, Izzy, Priya, and Alejandro. So this is the team distribution. So, for Walk Like an Egyptian Part 2, the first losers are on Team Victory. And the first loser is, I'm joking, it's gonna be Team Amazon losing, of course. And I feel like the first loser is Rhea. I have just eliminated her in the previous episode when I did the entire All-Star cast, but who cares? I don't care about Rhea. We don't care about Rhea. She's only peak in season 2. So goodbye, Rhea. Now we have super happy, crazy, fun time Japan. So I basically think the same thing could just basically happen at both Orca and not Rhea, not Rhea. Oop. And Team Amazon make it through, so Team Victory lose. And I don't think it's Max going home because he can think of a plan with Caleb and Marissa and Raj, which I most likely think. Mike is too naive. I'm joking. Fiore, goodbye. I'm joking, Mike, sorry. I have no plans on using Mike, so I can't just turn him into Mal. Mal is not a good villain. We're not gonna have a Mal thing here. So, okay. Then we have anything you can't do, I can do better. And I feel that it's gonna, and I feel like Alejandro is gonna charm Zoe because Mike isn't here, and it wouldn't be her fault. So I really feel like Tess, Trent, Axel, and Zoe will all just vote for Ellie since she's won a season. Plus, she's a very strong contestant that could be a good threat. So that's why I think Ellie is the next one eliminated. And then the final episode is a non-elimination, of course. So for the aftermath, we have our hosts Jeff and Kerry, and we have Ellie, Mike, and Rhea. Rhea is absolutely distraught about being eliminated first, but she has a plan to use, and she won't mention this, but she is definitely coming back because it makes no sense that she would be the first boot. And immediately after that, she returns into Amazon. She goes to Team Amazon, and yeah. And Team Orca lose the challenge, of course. So, yeah, and the loser is going to be Logan because we need more time with our lovely new guy, Owen. He can't be eliminated, plus Logan's a huge threat. So, I'm sorry, Logan, you're not being used much in this season either. And then the, awesome race. So, Amazon did lose in this timeline, but there's no actual thing. But this time they actually get to vote this time. And Rhea has instant immunity again. So, I have a feeling that we say goodbye to Axel. No, I'm joking. We're gonna say goodbye to someone else. Trent, goodbye. I'm sorry, Trent. You're most likely going to be targeted because Tess and Trent are a couple, so I think that's why they would be chosen to just go. And then we have Can't Help by Falling in Louvre. I feel like Orca survives, and so do Amazon, and Team Victory lose, and I feel like we say goodbye to Marissa because she had too much of a story last season, and I feel like this is time for her to go, in my opinion. Then New Kids on the Block. I feel like, definitely Orca is not surviving this challenge. Most of them would not have a good chance besides Owen, but I feel like Alejandro, Priya, Noah, and Emma are mainstays, so Izzy has to go early, so I'm sorry, Izzy. But the thing is, who the hell gets injured in Jamaica Me Sweat? No, I would say maybe Caleb. Nah, Max. Sorry, Max. You had your story, and now you're gone. So, then we have the revenge of the telethon. So, we have Jeff, Kerry, and then we have our guests, Max, Izzy, Marissa, and Trent. And then we have our... And Logan, of course. We can't forget about Logan, but I don't know why I chose 5 guests. But, like, who cares? So, Logan is annoyed that he got eliminated so early, and so does Trent, but, like, it made sense for them to go. Because they have no more story left, and so did Marissa. She just, like, sighs competitively, but, like, it's fine. So, I see London does actually change things, because there's Team Victory here, but I feel like they lose in this timeline. Of course they're gonna lose. And I feel like this is where we say goodbye to... Fiore. Sorry. But I feel like Caleb and Raj will just see what he's doing, that Fiore's doing, and this will be where she goes. So, Greece's pieces, because we have 12 contestants, we have to eliminate someone here. and now be on Team Orca. So, who will be the loser? I would say Emma. Wait. Yeah, Emma. Sorry, Emma, you will not make the merge in every single season, but Noah does, because he's a main character in this timeline. So, yeah, Team All can make it through, and I feel like Team Amazon loses, and we say goodbye to Axel, because I don't think Axel actually is a deserving place to be in the merge, but who cares. And then we have the final one being Picnic at Hanging Dork. This will be a double elimination, and very hilariously, yeah, we have to say goodbye to our legends, Caleb and Raj. We liked having you here, but it's time for you to both go. I'm sorry, you two. So then we have Sweet and Sour, the last elimination for now, and coming in ninth place is on Amazon, and it's Rhea. Just because I don't think Rhea deserves that merge spot. And then after Mayhem, we have even more contestants. But the question is, who will be the comeback? Because, yeah, obviously, it's got to be someone coming back. And I feel like the one coming back is, I would say maybe, Tom. No, wait. It's got to be a girl, so I'll say MK this time. So, okay. So we have 8 contests. We have, yeah, 8. Okay. For Niagara Brawls, the couples can be Tess and Owen, Priya and Noah, Alejandra and Zoe, Z and MK. And I feel like the winning team would maybe be Owen and Tess. And I feel like this will be where we say goodbye to Z, because MK literally gets Z eliminated because of this. You gotta go run, Z. I can say that you've done your best season, I think. And then we have Chinese Fake Out, which is a double elimination. The force of elimination, that really just makes no sense. Nowhere is safe. I feel like this is where we say goodbye to Owen and Zoe, because they really have no more story left. Tess is already a winner, and when we have the final 5, Tess gets eliminated, I think. And then there won't be elimination in Rapid Fury, of course, and then we have All Drumheller. This is where MK goes. I feel like the final 3 can be 2 comebacks and one Noah. So, in Hawaiian style, we have a problem. Who is going to be on each team? Because it's kind of obvious who will be on the majority of the team. So we have 3 down here. So for we have Team Alejandro. We have Team Priya. And we have Team Noah. So on Team Alejandro, MK, I would say Rhea. I say maybe Fiore. I would say maybe also Sugar, and I would say Max. Team Priya can be comprised of Axel, Tom and no, not Tom. Marissa? Question mark is the thing. Jeff and Kerry, Caleb and Raj. And for Team Noah, I think it's the majority. Tess, Owen, Zoe, Z, Emma, Izzy, Trent, Logan, Ellie, Mike, Aiden, and Tom. So, yeah, and this time they have to choose one person from each team who have chosen them. So we have our helpers. Wait. Oh, God. Let's bring Priya up here. Let's bring Noah up here. And Alejandro up here. So we have Al. We have Noah. And Priya. I have a feeling that Alejandro will just choose Rhea biased because they become a couple by the end of the season because we need a Heather and Alejandro ship, but I feel like Alejandro and Rhea could also work. Priya, I think actually, I think Z would actually go on Team Priya and Z gets chosen. And I think Noah, yeah, we have Emma, of course, but I've actually changed my mind. She chooses Izzy because Izzy is very faster and she can get him to the end. And actually, that's exactly what happens. Noah passes. And I would say Priya passes because of her athleticism. And both Al and Rhea get eliminated. So Alejandro and Rhea go on Team Priya. MK goes on Team Noah. Fiora goes on Team Priya. Sugar goes on Team Priya. And Max goes on Team Alejandro. I mean, Priya. Z stays on Team Priya. Izzy stays on Team Noah. So, helpers. So, because Noah comes first, he gets the wheelbarrow, and Priya coming second, she would get the pram. Yeah. So I think Noah would choose Emma and Ellie to work with it and Owen. And then for Priya, I think she would choose Axel and Marissa, the two powerhouses, to help out. And in ending one, like ending one for Noah, ending two. So yeah, ending one, Noah wins. Emma kisses Noah and stuff. You know what happened, and some sparks fly with Priya and Caleb, but that's pretty much it. I feel like I think Logan and Priya could get together, maybe not Caleb, but there's always a twist. I will be showing you the Revenge of the Island cast, which will come out November-ish. So I'll show you the cast for Revenge of the Island. Okay, so this is the thing that the contestants are gonna be. Yule, Lightning, Chase, Sean, Jackie's, Blanley, and Bev being the toxic rats, and the mutant maggots being Cameron, Jade, Spencer, Natalia, Courtney, and Hannah. So that are the teams, and I'll see you in November for part 4 of this series being, well, Total Drama Revenge of the Island, Randomised Cast, Episode 4. So, sorry for making this short, but, like, I've got stuff to do-ish. I've still got the sub-season to do. And, yeah. Alright, that's it from me. I thank you for watching, and I'll see you another time. I'll see you next week. Goodbye!